Disney Smash Bros. Has entered a new era with new characters, stages, items, and assist trophies, and of course, the first true story mode. Welcome to Disney Smash Bros. Brawl. Yes, you heard me right. This is Disney Smash Bros. Brawl, which would be the third game in the series and would be released in 2008. Well, the real game. This game doesn't care about time or anything. And so there were 15 newcomers in this 35 character roster, although technically there were 39 because some characters had like transformations and extras and stuff. Yeah, it's complicated. Characters. So, for example, Zero Suit Samus and the Pokemon Trainer were multiple characters built into one, kind of similar to Zelda and Sheik in Melee. So, there were also a new introduction of the series, guest characters, third-party characters not owned by Nintendo, those being Snake and Sonic. But to get more into this, we have to go to the rules. So, only first-party Disney and Pixar characters, as well as Skeleton Productions, which I forgot to mention, for first and second-party characters. For Smash Bros., first and second-party characters includes Nintendo characters, Pokemon, and Kirby characters, as Kirby and Pokemon aren't fully owned by Nintendo, but they are still closely associated with them as Nintendo is the publisher. Brands like Star Wars, Marvel, Indiana Jones, Muppets, and Fox acquisitions are allowed in these new third-party characters, such as, Snake, Sonic, Pac-Man, you know the guest characters, they're classics. This does not include cartoon characters or characters from other media that is not associated with Disney at all. So, for example, DC Comics characters, Looney Tunes, Transformers, Ninja Turtles, Minions, Shrek, anything that is not owned by Disney is not eligible for this roster. Second rule, all characters that will be replaced in this roster have to make sense. For example, Mickey and Mario make sense because they're both mascots. These two make sense in concept. They could make sense in moveset. For example, even though this didn't happen, Kim Possible and Sheik could be close parallels because they're both quick and agile and use weapons. This could be a good comparison. And another one that did not happen, Class. So, for example, Rushdown characters. I think Mark's a Rushdown character. I've never played him. Jack Sparrow, who would also be a Rushdown character, just makes really good sense. Also, they just kind of both use swords. There were 20 returning characters from Disney Smash Melee to Disney Smash Brawl, just like there were 20 returning characters from Melee into Brawl. 21 if you include Sheik or King. Those characters will be featured on screen, but I'll just go ahead and name all of them. Mickey, Goofy, Minnie, Maleficent, Sully, Donald, Peter Pan, Mulan and Ping, Hades, Elsa, the Pine Twins, Dipper and Mabel, Genie, Buzz Lightyear, Perry the Platypus, Mr. Incredible, Stitch, Pooh, Arthur, Pinocchio, and Oswald. And yes, this unfortunately means that 5 characters from Disney Smash Melee will not be returning. This is Doc McStuffins, Jake, Chicken Little, Ursula, and Aladdin. So say your goodbyes to these characters who all will eventually return in later games. The first newcomer in Disney Smash Brawl is Meta Knight. Meta Knight is, he's just awesome. He's one of the coolest characters and probably the most overpowered character in Brawl. He is from the Kirby franchise. He has swords and crazy weapons and stuff. He's just awesome. So for his replacement, I went with another creature of the night who is all about darkness and gadgets and quick and also has a really cool cape. Of course, it couldn't be anyone other than Darkwing Duck. For his neutral B, he'd shoot his iconic gas gun at the opponents, which would, well, I mean, it causes a little bit of damage, but it would also just kind of have a little cloud of smoke on the stage. His side B would be a cape flip, which, yes, this is just a carbon copy of the down B from Mario. We don't really have to talk about it that much. It's just simple and perfect for a character with a cape. His up B, wow, it's a very original move that almost 3 characters have had. Yeah, this is the third one. Grappling hook. Just use the same move that either Perry or Mabel had. Like, it's pretty simple. His down B would be easily the most complicated move. This would be a projectile swap, where he could swap the projectile used in his gun. Those other projectiles would be Thunder, which shoots a bolt of lightning that travels faster but does less damage, and it also has a shorter cooldown. Heavy, which does much more damage, but has less ammo, travels slower, and has a longer cooldown. Fire, which would be a continuous blast of fire similar to Bowser's B that burns the opponent and does less damage. Tornado doesn't do any damage but has lots of knockback similar to, like the Smash Bros. Gun that shoots the tornado. I think it's called like it's not blunderbuss, but something like that. Yeah, you all know what I'm talking about. For a final smash that would be similar to Captain Falcon's, Darkwing Duck would hop on his iconic Ratcatcher motorcycle, drive down the stage, and, well, I guess it'd be kind of more like Wario's, but combined with Captain Falcon's. He'd be able to drive past and, go right through any enemy he wanted to. For his costumes, we have his classic appearance, his appearance in the 2017 DuckTales show, this concept art version of him where he sports a white suit, and then alternate costumes based on 2 antagonists from the show, that being Negaduck and Negatron, and then 3 civilian versions of him from Darkwing Duck or the DuckTales 2017 show. And that's all I have for Darkwing Duck. The next character is Pit. So make sure to leave your suggestions in the comments, even though you guys aren't even close. You're going to be shocked. It's going to be the most obscure character we have in the game yet. So I hope you're excited. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. You might be featured like the lovely commenters you see on screen, and I will see you in the next video.